Hello everyone and welcome back to the Mortal Kombat 11 Summit of Time. We are here in the heart of Los Angeles and we are trying to see who are the best Mortal Kombat 11 players pretty much on the planet right now. We are thoroughly stuck into Group A as we have had a bunch of games already, and we've had some really good matches. You know, I know that was to be expected, of course, given who's here and how much prep time they've had and how much everyone's been grinding the game. But there's been quite a lot of one-sided sets, which I think is the biggest surprise. But they have been such good games, and of course we have some players that have already won 2 games. Like for example, Gross has just won his second, so he's currently 2-0 in
Dragon
the Swiss bracket. Dragon the same. They'll be playing each other very soon. But on the flip side, we have a bunch of people that are yet to win a game, and that's the part of the bracket we're starting to go into.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. We're about to get into Kitana Prime going up against Tyrant, as they are both 0-1, and we pretty much say the loser of this match is going to be guaranteed to be in the losers of the Sunday bracket.
This
which
is probably the heaviest weight.
That's a tough road to live looking at the Sunday bracket.
I got to ask you guys, how do you guys feel about Kitana Prime not using Kitana in this game, but Samij using Kitana and sticking with it?
Honestly, they're 2 very different players in the sense that I feel like their attitude to the game. So Samij likes playing specific characters for sure, but I feel like Samij is a bit more able to kind of find the character that works for the way he wants to play and just sticks with them throughout, right? Melina and MK, Catwoman and Injustice 2, and then obviously by the looks of things, Kitana now. He doesn't really switch it up too much, if ever. Yeah. Whereas Kitana Prime is a fan of Kitana as a character. She plays so different.
Yeah,
the way
that's
she has
what I was going to mention was how different she is.
That's the big change.
From her 2 previous iterations, because MKX to MK9 Kitana was actually fairly similar.
Yeah.
You have the lengthy combos, you have half-lifers, you have the zoning that launches. Really just the brain dead stuff, because honestly, screw Kitana back in MKX and MK9, having to deal with that crap all day long, and it's raining blood for us here.
But Tyrant was flexing in that thing too.
It's less weird seeing KP go to Jade as much as, because obviously it's in the name, right? Kitana Prime. He is a huge fan of the character overall, but at the end of the day, if you're a competitive player, that's good. I mean, you got to play the character that's right for you.
Right. I think
she is so
we've
different.
all been there that have been named after a character in a fighting game. Almost every single person I know eventually strays from that path, as I did not play Aquaman in Injustice.
For yourself, traitor. The only thing stopping me is the fact that he's not playable.
Yeah.
He's in the game, though. I can see him, and he's got a cool look.
I can touch him. Yeah. I can get hit by him.
Hey man, PC Mod's got my back. Don't worry about it.
They'll let you in there, man. You can play all day.
But still, though, Kitana Prime, he looks like he still does use her. He's just not like.
He's just not about it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he picked up the character when he saw the game. He's like, let me try her out. I got to try out my character. And obviously he decided, she's not the character for him. Trying out Jade here.
Yeah, all it is a playstyle thing. Like he really likes Kitana. He saw how he had to.
This is taking a long time.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, what was that?
Just hold my snack. I'm about to body this ass.
Look at KP. We obviously saw that Kitana was very strong because we saw what Samij was able to do with him, and we haven't really seen KP compete too much here early on in the competitive state of the game. And we get to see him come here. And I had a conversation with him just a few moments ago before he got to play his first match. And he said that Jade really just fits his playstyle more than Kitana does because of how different she is.
Yeah, well, let's see how it goes here. Here it is going to be game number 1. Tyrant.
Something like that.
Those are my favorite arms on Jax with the spikes. He's a mean-looking sumbitch right now.
I mean, he doesn't want to be a Revenant anymore, but now he's still got the spikes. It's like,
he can't decide.
Shake
it. Although it's a little contrasty that he's got the spiked arms and the overalls. Like, he's not that menacing, but at the same time kind of is.
Overalls and spikes.
The old denim here.
This is like...
shades of Farmer Jax back
Farmer
in
Jax, exactly, dude.
The best thing about Farmer Jax was the hat.
The little trucker hat.
I mean, this is going to be a slower game, though, for sure. We said before that Jax, he's not a zoner, but he does have tools to compete with it. But he does kind of need the life lead to really commit to those options,
and
right?
This variation of Jax in particular almost fits Tyrant's playstyle, where he likes to methodically work his way in, methodically mix up with quick buttons, and then explode. And that's kind of what this variation's all about. And you saw it earlier in his first match against Gross. He was able to just erupt at some point during the match. Got to get those heated arcs going. has to have the control. Jax has one of the best up threes in the game as far as horizontal hitboxes to it, and great jump by Kitana Prime to reverse the position right there. Puts up the glow, and now he's got the zoning.
Yeah, and exactly, you know, the first set that he had against Gross earlier too, he was completely out of zone, and that seemed to be the hardest issue for him overall in the set. Looks like he's having the same kind of difficulty here against Kitana Prime.
Well, it's two very different styles of zoning too, right? He couldn't really compete with the zoning of Cassie because she physically crouches under anything he'd fire back for the most part. Whereas Jade, it's just low projectile, you've got the glaive, she's got an air projectile, so there's more of them. But, you know, still, if you're going to try and crawl your way in, Jax does have that corner pressure for days, so if he can get him there, it'll be easier, but it's definitely not as easy as that.
That's definitely something we talked to a lot of Jax players early on in the competitive state of the game that Jax struggles with are the heavier zoners of the game, because he's like a lot of the brawlers of the game, very similar to Total Combo, where he has to work his way in through his movement alone. Doesn't have the normals or the specials to really get him there.
So KP went for the corner optimal, dropped the end, but still did at least 30%, so he's still going to have that life lead.
I actually don't know the answer to a question I'm about to ask, which is, does this variation of Jax have the back forward too?
With the dash punch?
Yes.
No, he gets the duck and weave stance instead.
Yeah.
Duck and weave stance lets him go, gives him a low grab, gives him the overhead thing he can launch with.
Oh, the pop
again?
Oh my goodness.
No, he's got him guessing. The hands to heat it up. Last chance.
Oh,
beautiful.
The pickup off of the amplified air glaive, and KP's up 1-0 on the board, trying to send Tyrant potentially into the losers bracket of the Sunday throwdown.
So the weird thing about this matchup is, I mean, Jax he can compete more with projectiles, but the problem is the second you do give Jade, if you crouch under a rocket or if you block a grenade launcher shot, she's just going to go for the glow, and bam, you now can't compete.
Exactly.
So I feel like Tyrant is kind of just skipping that stage altogether, realizing if I even begin to start getting some zoning momentum, he's going to glow. So he's just skipping that entirely and is just trying to get as close as possible.
And it's taken him so long to open up KP here to find his way in that every time he has touched him, he has had the breakaway available, and then you just lose all momentum and you deal with this crap all over again.
Yeah, he's at least heating up now. Not
See,
a bad
exactly. The second he had some time full screen, glow, bam, now nothing to work with.
How long does the heated hands last, actually, too?
Not long. It goes up one phase at a time,
right?
And it goes down one phase at a time. It's kind of you kind of just have to get a feel for what level you're at, because obviously it begins to glow more the higher heat you have.
Yeah, I think it goes up to 5, right?
Yeah, I believe 5 is the max, and using a rocket costs 1, double rocket is 2, but you build them quite easily.
Beautiful
there
spacing.
We go with punish. No breakaway option for Kitana Prime.
All heated, baby. Let's go.
He actually might be at level 5, and he's got a crushing blow loaded on a throw. Not falling for it. KP, and he's getting to the fatal blow.
That is gotta be a heartbreaker for Tyrant. To work that hard to finally get KP in the corner, just to not scout out the fatal blow. You know he's gonna be kicking himself for that one.
That's a heartbreaker for anyone when you feel that you've probably mediated or pressed a button fast enough to beat out a fatal blow, and the armor activates anyway, and you're just like, ah, crap.
Well, you can't really armor break in this game, right? You have to stop. The way to beat armor
fatal blows
before
is
the armor comes out. Yeah, before it's
exactly. And you know, when he does what, 5-7 frames there that you have to deal with, and down 1, can you do anything faster there?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I actually really respect the choice from Kitana Prime, because I said before, Tyrant's the kind of person that wants to get you in the right position, and then he explodes. So if he thinks he's going to go nuts and press buttons, just armor through it, especially if it's going to take the round. And now Kitana Prime has managed to get his way out of the corner again. He's got all the screen behind him.
And the arms are cooling down now for Tyrant. He was pretty close to being locked and loaded.
Oh, there we go. The footsies.
And breakaway ready to go.
Every time he's been able to open him up, and the bop on the head looking so good as that savage swing of the down 2 by KP. And Jade's is absolutely massive with that stripper pull.
Yeah, his down 2s have been on point. The stripper pull down 2.
I was staring at Rip the whole time I said that just to see.
I was like, what? Caught me hell off guard.
Oh, the wake up. Oh, the whiff grab. That could have been all. Not quite, though. I mean, this.
Oh, big bet.
That was really risky from Tyrant.
I mean, it's going to come back, though. He's just going to need a little bit of time. He might get it anyway. Bonk on the head again.
I really like the way.
That's all I hear. Bonk.
I really like the way Tyrant is doing, though. He's really mixing up, like, the back 3, which is the low, the back 2, which is the overhead. Like, it's not a 50-50, you can react, but again, you keep someone honest. You keep them reacting to it, which then opens up your mids a bit more.
Yeah, and a lot of times, too, the back dude is using it just from range, right? He's not using it as a mix-up tool. He's just whiff punishing with it.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear a really big read on the last round? Do you think that KP did that intentional punish, thinking that there'd be enough space for the first hit, the whiff, and get the crushing blow to kill?
Maybe.
Big Galaxy Brain read right there.
There are some moves like that, right? That if you block them standing or crouching crouching, there's different pushbacks. So you can intentionally make the standing one whiff, so you get the two, which gives the crushing blow.
Oh no, this is an execution-heavy character, which is kind of what Tyrant's all about. You know, he's all about being on that hitbox, pressing those buttons all at the right time. But he is looking pretty grim here.
Exactly.
There we go.
Might go down 2-0 here.
I mean, there's 50% left to take away. If he gets one hit here, okay, now he's at fatal blow confirmed. Kill territory, but no.
God. Last chance. Oh, great air there.
Goodness.
Smart, very smart stuff there.
I love the way Kitana Prime is playing this. It's not just projectiles on cooldown. It's, you know, it's buttons. It's jump timing. Like, he very much just wants no part in Tyrant getting anywhere near.
That jump back there was pretty dangerous though, right? Because didn't Tyrant still have his fatal blow available?
I think it was
And he
just
could have
about to come
armored.
back. I don't think it was back yet. I know he. No, did he use it already, or was it still
I think he had it that
I think
round.
he had it, but even KP was at about 37–40% health in that situation. Wouldn't have killed. And that was so smart by KP. And this is for lesson everyone at home. Jump back ones. Ones are normally almost double the active frames of jump twos, and they usually cover the space in front of you. So jump ones are incredible at air-to-airs, and if you're making the read, someone's going to do anything because they're going to go into the active frames.
Gotcha.
There's the defensive Kitana Prime. There we go. This kind of stuff. Oh no.
And Tyrant loves having that corner pressure.
You can see why, you know. Look at the life deficit. For the first time, this is such a commanding lead for Tyrant. Kitana Prime, he's got one bar. Tries to just jump out, but Tyrant is more than ready. But no, doesn't have the option to side switch because it's the last hit. Oh, I should have gone into the gotcha a bit early.
Yeah, I mean, he's a little bit out of the corner. You just got to make sure, like, I mean, the thing is, too, KP's probably going to walk back, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I will say I've been so impressed by Tyrant's reactions to jumps so far in this game. He's the only person, even just kind of messing around with everyone before, back on Media Day, that flawless block to jump in and punish me, and I about
Craft yourself.
I almost uninstalled the game on their own console here. It was pretty close.
Nice conversion there from KP back to the zoning game. And man, Tyrant just trying to find a way. I like the heated arms though, right? If there's one projectile missed from KP, he has a chance to at least get his arms heated up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. It's just making the best of the situation.
Right.
Because the heat rockets you fire are actually really good projectiles.
So
Mm-hmm. Oh, beautiful jump in.
Oh no!
That was a bait.
Nice. No confirmation though. Tyrant definitely had the meter to get him launched, and now no defensive bar. If KP actually gets opened up here, he's gonna eat a full BMB as that defensive bar is coming back slowly but surely, looking for the bop on the head. Catch some of the shimmy, and he's eating all this right now. No!
Oh, he went for the optimals, but no, it's so hard.
Gotta watch out. Fatal rolls ready from Kitana Prime side as well. Both of them now.
Oh my goodness.
He's hesitant. He's hesitant. Get over there.
He's thrown him out the corner.
Oh, dangerous.
Dangerous.
That's it. That's death.
Yeah.
Death for sure. Oh no, he's alive.
Wait.
Oh, and the throw is going to tie us up here. Katana Prime now on match point. So Tyrant, you have to respect that he kind of did the duck and the weave. And then the thought that KP was going to press a button right there.
Or jump out or something.
The biggest issue he had though was that combo drop in the corner. That really was the beginning of it. And now look at what's happening.
That's the explosiveness that we talked about, but the execution has to be there for it to really happen.
Yeah, this is kind of, I suppose,
that dash.
This is like 101 why combo drops can be costly, right?
Yeah, this is.
And now he's rushing in, right?
Yeah,
he's so aggressive. He's impatient at this point.
Very impatient. I think that was a complete turnaround for KP as well, who saw that and had the nice sigh of relief, and now has got the momentum. Absolutely running away with this match right now. Trying to get a point on the board finally for him. Here comes the rush down from Tyrant. The corner push. 4-4, which is plus on block.
It's plus on block. 4-4-2 is like plus 9 or something. If you finish the entire string, second it's high, but like.
Second it's high.
How's he gonna get in?
There we go. He tried to anti-air that down one, but wasn't meant to be, as that just jump over kick from Kitana Prime. I think that really was just the brick wall of Jade, just absolutely impenetrable there.
You know, I gotta ask you guys, how do you guys feel about zoning so far? Because so far in MK11, at least in this group, right, we've got Dragon up in there in the winner side, 2-0. We've got Gross, who's also up 2-0. And now we're seeing the zoning come out here from KP. That's also doing very well. I mean, is it just character matchup dependent, or do you guys think it's more overall of the game?
So it's I would say it's definitely matchup dependent. I think zoning is good at the moment, but that's the way it should be, right? As long as zoning isn't too strong.
Yeah.
Because we're looking at other characters, we've seen that have been really good. We've seen a lot of Aaron. We will be seeing Gearus when we get into especially Group B.
I mean, well, just in this, you know, like I said, Jax really struggles against it. KP right here with the right read, but you saw Dragon versus Hayate. Hayate almost had the counter pick ready for him and just almost took away zoning, and Dragon's still able to outplay the matchup.
Of course.
Sitting down with DJ T shortly after we played our set when I switched from Kitana to Jade after game 1. Big time mistake. You know, invitational of this skill ceiling. You know, I've never been a part of nothing like this, so it went from happy to be here to, oh shit, I can actually like play with these dudes. You know, if you win a set. after by sticking to your character. I analyzed before I sat down instead of during the set, and I knew Jax had to get in.
Absolutely.
And he can't do anything about it. Sure, he has his reflect and he can heat up his arms for the glow. But I mean, with glow, like, I don't care. Shoot your rockets. It's fine. Do your ground pound. It's cute. It's Jade. And, you know, people calling me Jade Prime and all that. And listen, man, it's Adenia. All right? Adenia forever.
You're going to keep renaming yourself?
I didn't change anything. People did this to me.
After almost a decade, welcome to the club, man.
Thank you. Thank you, my fellow. You know, because I'm a J guy now, so I really have a thing for Kotal players. You know, we have to rebuild together.
I was Mr. Aries for quite a few.
I remember, and you're still Mr. Aquaman, and you played different characters in that other game, but we're not going to get to that.
So
but
wait,
yeah.
are you going to be Mr. Kotal now?
No.
Kotal Man?
No.
Oh man, that's so much better.
Maybe.
Aquacon.
Damn, Aquacon is kind of
I like
nice.
that one. Yeah, that one is kind of.
Let me stop. I'm doing too much. I'm
There you
actually
go.
chill with y'all for a little bit, man,
That's
to see
fine.
what's on the next one. I'm happy, man. Just
So
watching
you're
my
at
boy.
1-1. You were able to sit a little more comfortable towards Sunday. You know, going 0-2 almost guarantees
loser side.
Yeah, they're going to be loser side on the Sunday bracket. So you're going to have a little bit of breathing room on Sunday. Do
You do have one more opponent, right?
Yeah, one
And
more.
that
There's
one
one
more
more
opponent
match.
determines whether you're in the winning side or the loser side.
Yes,
So that's
and that
huge.
will
Your opponent will
be
be the winner of this, right?
yeah. Tekken Master Samij still alive, and then I wouldn't play DJT again. So we'll find out. I don't think we'll know until this one is complete. And if Samij loses, I'm definitely gonna.